If you want to win, this is the mentality and attitude that you need to adopt as well. When we enter a new year and decide to do so with purpose and passion, like, you got to know that whatever it is that you're setting out to do, okay, it is most likely going to be 10 times harder than you originally thought and take you significantly longer. Okay. You have to know that going in, because look, at some point also, you got to know that something's going to happen. Something is going to happen and it's going to throw you off track if you allow it to. Okay. What are some of these things that I'm talking about? I don't know. Okay. Maybe you'll have a breakup. Maybe you'll get divorced. Maybe you'll lose a job. Maybe you'll lose a loved one or just encounter some kind of setback. It doesn't matter. But what most people do is they will use those things as an excuse to not only fall off track, but to give up altogether. Now, we're talking about most people. Okay, that's most people. That ain't you. Okay, because it doesn't matter what life throws our way. Okay, I just told you, I just gave you the heads up. Be prepared. It's coming. Okay, it doesn't matter what life throws our way. When life tries to with us on our goals, we need to stand our ground and say, bring it. Because if you don't, you're going to get plowed over. Okay, you're going to go through a constant cycle of starting new things and actually never seeing them through to completion. Look, what I just said, I know that it might be kind of uncomfortable for some of you guys. Maybe it's even shocking. Okay. Like, but what you have to understand is, like, if you want to win, this is the mentality and attitude that you need to adopt as well. All right. Because when life tests you and everything is all fucked up, I am going to ask that you learn to like it. Okay, I want you to learn to appreciate it, and for fuck's sake, lean into it, because at the end of the day, it's making you more dangerous and harder to kill. And that's not a bad thing. Life happens in a situation like a divorce, a breakup, a death, financial stress, any number of things. These things happen, okay? And the problem with that is most people lack discipline and any amount of mental toughness. And when you apply a little pressure, okay, it essentially completely fucks up people's minds. People lose their minds in most cases when they're under stress. Most people don't know what to do. Most people freeze the up and literally, like, allow the effects of cortisol to completely overwhelm their way of thinking, acting, and just essentially hinder their ability to make an informed, proper decision that will actually produce some sort of positive, meaningful outcome. We fabricate these situations in our favor to essentially absolve our own ego of shame, of the pain that, happens when we don't follow through and accomplish what it is that we're looking to accomplish in life. And here's the thing, like, people will give themselves every reason and excuse, and they try to pretend like they're not actually quitting, but everybody around them sees it. Everybody else knows it. And what really, that part actually doesn't even matter. The part that matters is deep down, the people know it, but they continue with this narrative. They continue with this deferment or deflection of personal responsibility. Okay. If you fell short in accomplishing anything, okay, you got to understand that it was not the job that might have laid you off, the company who terminated you. It's not the fault of your ex, who was a lying whore or, cheating scumbag. It's nobody's fault but your own. And if you don't acknowledge that, if you don't really believe that, it's going to be impossible for you to ever successfully see through the changes that you claim to want to make. So, look, the piece of advice that I want you to apply in 2022 is this. Stop lying to yourself, guys. Stop negotiating with complacency, and please stop these diluted narratives that you keep telling yourself about why you're not where the you want to be. I hear this a lot. A lot of you guys claim to love how real I am and how I keep it real. So let me get really real with you right now. I'm going to ask you some questions and I need you to be honest. Okay? Put your ego aside and understand that your willingness to tell the truth about the questions that I am about to ask you, okay? It might sting a little bit. The truth does hurt. I'm not going to lie about that, my friends. But it also holds with it an incredible amount of power and the ability to set you free of the chains of mediocrity that might currently be conforming you to your current circumstances. So please, guys, be honest, even if it's hard, especially if it's hard. All right. Are the decisions that you make every single day when nobody else is watching, okay, are those decisions making your life better or making your life worse? Think about it. Take a second. Just let that sink in for a moment. All right, so my next question, do your daily actions, habits, and behaviors truly demonstrate a commitment to excellence like the one you claim? Think about it, guys. Are you walking the walk, or are you just being a hypocrite, lying to yourself and pretending that you're something that you're not? And, by the way, how's that working out for you? Look, I know that hearing some of this, I know it stings. I know it's tough, but you got to address what the real problem is. And the real problem, my friends, is always the person that looks back at us when we look in a mirror.